second y'all get into y'all little situation, y'all little Twitter beef.
Yeah. I don't do that no more.
Yeah, then the kid, it's like, oh, shit.
It's over. I just know.
Part of life.
I can't have no baby mama, bro.
Yeah.
She had a baby by me.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best.
Truer words couldn't be spoken by a more random nigga. Blueface legitly predicted this entire situation between DDG and Halle. And man, I'll be the first one to say it's a sad scene to see. It's something that many of us have to go through, many of us have to put up with, where the happy couple have a baby and sadly it just don't work out. And from there, the battle begins. And did it begin for these two? It started with DDG throwing off some random subliminals. I don't think Halle did too much on her side to like throw him under the bus, but believe me, her fans did. The entire length of their relationship, all you see is everyone downplaying DDG's career, saying he's just the guy with the Little Mermaid, pretty much just making him be nothing. And to me, he took it on the chin pretty well. I give him some credit for that. To the point where he even said that during this time, he kind of took a step back and, didn't want to say or do too much to like tarnish or ruin her image, even during this whole debacle. He said that he wanted to see his son and she wasn't letting him see his kid. And that sucks.
Every single day or every other day, I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over or whatever. I never get him dropped off. I always go pick him up. I live far as shit. So I'm driving hours to go get him, and then I get there and I can't get him. I can't see him. My son is sick right now. I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to comfort him. I want to put him in the shower, get some steam in his nose so he can feel better. I don't get the chance to do that. I get pinned against the wall, and then everything else is variables on why I can't see my son. You feel me? Like it don't have nothing to do with me working, by the way. I'm not going to air out her business, but me and her has not been together for a long time. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's been going on for a minute where I just never got on the internet and said nothing. I mean, I might like throw like little subliminals or some shit like that, but it's like, bro, like, I don't want to get on the internet because at the end of the day, this is something that can really like fuck with him.
Now, of course, this is only one side of the story. We don't know what Halle was going through, what she was thinking, but she's let out a small post that kind of broke down a little bit of what she was thinking during this time.
Good morning, Snap. I just want to come on here and tell you guys why I'm not posting. Me and Halo are very sick. We have RSV, and we do not feel good at all. So sorry I haven't been posting snaps, but I've just been using all my energy to take care of my baby and myself. Any mommies have any tips for this cold? We both have fevers.
Now, the one thing that both of these individuals have is a rabid fan base. DDG's fans came at her the whole entire time, calling this a cover story, calling it, "We are not going to let you play victim this time, Halle. We holding you accountable." And for a good day or two, it felt like the internet was kind of on, DDG's side, and it was kind of weird seeing that because he's always the one getting shit on. But hey, I guess every dog has his day, right? But it had to go further than that.
A dad that really don't know what to do at this point. I've been dealing with this shit since he's been born, damn near. It's like I really feel like I'm a fucking nanny at this point. The nanny has been able to have my son more than me. Who her nigga is, who she fucking filming movies with, I don't give a fuck. I care about my son. That's all I care about. Literally, that's all I care about. And when that's taken from me, she know that's the only way I get frustrated. That's the only way she can get under my skin because I don't care what she does. We haven't been together. This might be a curveball to a lot of people, but me and her has not been together for a long time. A long time. Before that post. We've been not really together. We probably was on and off for a little bit. That's it. But further than that, we has not been together. This is the only thing that can bother me is with my son. Yeah, know I don't even bring her name up when I get on live. I get on live, I call her the mother of my child. I call her this and that, nothing but be respectful. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not finna sit here and get bullied behind closed doors.
Now, from DDG's perspective, it looks like that he really want to see his kid. He said he has to drive many, many hours just to go pick him up. He never gets him dropped off. So it looks like from the outside looking in that he's a good dad. Like, he's somebody who wants to be engaged with his son. Someone who wants to be there for his child. And I give him all credit, all props for that.
I'm a dad. I'm a dad, y'all. I have a son. I have a baby boy. I encourage anybody to experience this. Like, honestly, what you living for? I feel like this is what we put on this earth for, to recreate. And it's a blessing. And I love him so much. I would like literally choke your granny out of my kid right now on anything. She touched my kid, I'm choking her. Off great feel about my son, like it's just a different type of feeling. I feel like a different type of motivation right now. Like my motivation is like through the roof.
Something that many people aren't giving them. But at the same time, Haley also has rights to her son. We can't like just gloss over that and skip past it. Just because he shows up does not mean that he automatically gets him.
What the fuck this nigga doing in my mama's house?
Especially if he's sick. Maybe she finds that she takes care of him better when he's sick, or she doesn't want to let him go. She could be overprotective. It could be a litany of reasons. But at the end of the day, unless you go through the court system, then you kind of are at the whim of what you two can agree on and how things go. Now, of course, is it fair? No, of course not. In many different scenes, he says something along the lines of, if we're not on good terms, then I can't see my son. Everything got to be perfect. She got to be there for me to see my son. And that does suck to be that way. But to be really honest, if it's that bad, nigga, take it to court. Now, many people in regular day positions have a little bit harder. Gets a lot of money for lawyers, a lot of legal fees, and yeah, it's a lot tougher. Nigga, you got the money. Nigga, you got the time. If you want it that bad, you can go get it. There's way less barrier of entry for you to get at least joint custody. Full custody, nah. I hope you ain't going for that. That'd be kind of messed up. But joint custody, I think you can get that to where she got her days, you got your days. And that way, no matter what, boom, y'all meet in the middle. We good. Now, I know some people don't want to get the courts involved. They want to keep it just, hey, we can just work it out and make it amicable, but it doesn't always work that way. Now, from one side of things, people are always going to go, oh, DDG's on stream with random girls. Of course, Haley's going to be mad seeing him with all of these vixens and thoughts. And who wants their son around that?
I'm territorial, so.
No, I don't want to be your boyfriend. I'm just trying
What
to.
You trying to hit?
Yeah.
That SCA.
What's that?
You want to be like, what, sneaky links?
What I'm sneaking for?
Okay, but what are you talking about?
I'm just saying. I'm trying to fuck what you need to say.
I don't think that's gonna work out. Is that okay?
Okay.
Or he's going to random streamer streams and he's on stream. Kai Sinat's a billionaire's mansion. He's not really a billionaire, but anyway, he's at his mansion. It's so dangerous. Like, bro, what are we doing? No. The nigga is working when he's with these girls. The nigga is working when he's at Kai Sinat's house on stream, which is probably very well secured and locked down to like a high extent, just knowing how the AMP and all of Kai Sinat's team moves to a certain extent. Like, what are we doing? We're playing feigning here. Not to mention that Haley also likes to take pictures and videos with her son, which I think you should be able to do if that's your thing.
Outside.
Not everyone likes to put their child on the internet, and that's respectable as well. But if you do, then gotta go tick for tat there. You can't just hold one higher esteem than the other one. This doesn't make sense. Now, many, including myself, will go, why would you bring this to the internet? It feels kind of ick, to say the least. Like, why not keep this in house internally? If it's to the point where you have no other option, the internet should not be your option. The court should be your option. But he felt like that this is his only way of getting to see his son, so he put out the post of pretty much just breaking things down, how he tried to protect her image, how he only can see her when she's on good terms, and that's all fine and dandy. But it made me laugh when that nigga said that, watch, now that I dropped this, I'm going to count the amount of streams until she lets me have my son back. And it won't be that many. And Lord behold, it wasn't really that many. It was probably like 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken. And then that nigga Halo comes walking into the door like it was nothing. Now, to say the least, this should be like a cautionary tale. Like, for fellas and for women, understand that when you have a baby, things change. Between you and your partner, the dynamic can shift greatly. Breaking up when you're single without children is one thing. That gets messy by itself. But when you also have children who are connecting you, intertwining you guys for damn near ever, you kind of have to take a little bit more serious on who you're laying down in bed with. You kind of got to vet out your partner a little bit better. Now, are we all going to do that? No. Are we all going to do that every single time? No. Sometimes it happens by pure accident. Yes. But even then, once you make your bed, you got to lay in it. And you got to try to make it work to the best that you can. And if you cannot become amicable with your partner and co-parent equally to a point where you're both satisfied, then you got to go to court. That's just about it. You don't really have a choice there. Or you're just going to continue to get screwed over and over and be mad, and using the child and putting the child in the forefront of being like this tool used to hurt each other. And to me, that's just some weird behavior. Like, I'm glad I never went through that. And I'm blessed that my parents were able to work things out and keep it, stay together even for just my benefit. Like, even if it was just for nothing else, for my benefit. But luckily, they love each other too. So we good on that front. But just make it plain and simple. Vet your woman, vet your man a little bit better. Be a little bit more cautious if you're having children with, because it's going to come to bite you in the long run. And more, oh my God, more and more. People are bringing this shit straight to the internet. So not only do you and your people around you know about how either shitty or good a parent you are, now everyone else does too. And everybody's going to chime in. You'll get hate messages. You'll get all type of unwanted attention because you decide to bring it to the internet. For what?